got a drive-through penalty. There's a drive-through penalty for Murphy, and I think for Fireshot as well. So we've had a drive-through penalty already. Murphy is gone, and so is a Fireshot as well. And we are racing here in Mexico as they come down into turn one. It's a very long drag down. So that's Emerson on the outside. He's through. He's passed. He's up in the third position. Absolutely splendid start there for the man who's sailing the championship. Then we got Marshall down to fifth position. No, he isn't. He's down to sixth because Twang is up in the fifth position as they come down into the second breaking point of turn four. And we've also got Mr. Lee, who's had a fantastic start up sixth position. Nigel and Twang are battling away as they come through 5 and 6 as well. He's forced him off the track. He's forced him off the track there. Gooner and Sweeney have moved up a couple positions as well. Sweeney's up to 16th position. Incredible stuff. Nigel and Twang there are keeping their battling away very hard indeed. And then Brandon 7th, 8th is Matt, 9th is Mr. Lee, Gamer 10th. Granty is on a pole start. He's down the 14th position there. Oh, he's gone into the back. He's damaged the car. Granty has damaged the car. It's not gone well for the championship leader. Fisher 15th, Sweeney 16th. Mumford is dropping down the order as well as they come through to complete lap 1. Fireshot is in the pits. Murphy's in the pits as well then. Emerson has set the fast lap of the race then, which is interesting. So we got also, and into the pits. And Mumford in the pits, Granty's in the pits as well. As we got Fisher and Sweeney battling away for 12th and 11th position. And Fisher spotted! Fisher has spotted! I'm not sure if there's contact, but Fisher has gone around in the Toro Rosso. And oh my gosh! And he almost comes on in front of the Haas there. As Fireshot has got a drive-through penalty, and so did Murphy as well for jumping the star. We've also got Young Lights who's passed Gamer, but Gamer's back on the inside there. Then he's going to have a go. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Is there any damage? I didn't see any debris fly off the Red Bull, so I think we're all good at the moment then. We've also got Carl Oliver and Fireshot battling away as well. Fireshot is past the David Todd. Oh no, and there's contact. There's contact between Fireshot and Carl Oliver. And oh dear me, and the David Todd now having a bit of problems there, isn't he? With Fireshot, as Fireshot there, a bit brutal, wasn't he? Bored there with Vesey. Emerson is going on the inside. Now it's going to be squeezed to the inside there. And Vesey has taken the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix. He is up the inside, passes Emerson, and he is through and away. But will Emerson have DRS then in the second part? Of course, he won't, but he doesn't need DRS part. Look at him, he's gaining again. Look, he's all over the gearbox of Vesey, but Vesey is through and takes the lead there. Nigel is third, Twang is fourth, Brandon in fifth position. We got Mr. Elite who is in seventh position. Matt's had a very good start, isn't he? He's under the radar a bit. Matt's up at a 3 position there, 8 position there for Mr. Elite. Brilliant 17. Sweeney up 9 positions there in the Williams as well. Good stuff there from Mr. Elite. Absolutely splendid stuff, man. Oh my goodness me! And Nigel and Twang have come together. And oh wow, that's great car control. Oh my goodness me! And oh dear, and Twang has damaged the car. And I was going to say Twang had great car control, but Nigel dropping down the order. Sweeney's got a 3-second penalty. What a shame for Twang. He was on such a good race. Look at that queue of cars in the background there. That's a Red Bull who has just got in front of Mr. Elite as well. So yeah, they're changing. They're chopping and changing positions. But Brandon is having a fantastic start to this race, isn't he? Really well done to Brandon. He is flying through the field there. Brandon is. He is absolutely doing a good job out there at the moment, isn't he? Good stuff indeed then. But no, just goes to go by his teammate and up in the 13th position then. Oh, who is that? That's Gamer who's gone off the track there, and he has dropped down into 12th position there. Gamer has damaged the car, and well, what a shame. Now we've seen the end of that. Into the pits comes Vesey then. So Vesey is in the pits, and Emerson and Brandon carries on there. That's about for you. So Vesey in the pits then for the Haas team, and he is in and out, and he is away there. Matt also in the pits as well for the Red Bull team, and he is on the medium compound tires. Vesey is on the soft compound tires, is he? No, he's on the hard tires. I apologise. I was getting very confused. And oh, and Miss Sweeney is up into Greenwood's got a 5-second penalty. Sweeney is up into a 4th position, and he is flying through this field. Brandon is half a second away as well. Mr. Elite is not going to be able to take a laying down, is he? But I think that Sweeney does have the DRS, and it should be slightly quicker on the old straight there. Fisher is now coming up to the back. Well, I say coming up to the back. He's now through. He's now through. Oh, we got contact. We got contact. Fisher Fisher and Fireshot, and Fireshot's having a lunge on the inside, and Fisher should have the inside line. We don't have many ballot options here. Oh my goodness me! And Emerson's in the pits, Brandon's in the pits, Light's in the pits, Fireshot's in the pits, and as well as Stringy goes through, he's on the you start on the hard tire, Stringy was, and he is now up into third position. Fisher's having the fourth pit. I don't think he'd be happy with that there, was he? That was getting very dicey indeed then. Battle for the lead, we got battle for the lead, and oh my goodness me, Sweeney, there's a Ferrari in the background as well, Stringy, and look at this, and this is a great battle. Mr. Elite leads second position, Sweeney, and then there's Stringy in the background, so this is a cracking battle for the lead then, going down into turn 4, and wow, this is getting very tasty indeed then, isn't it? McLaren, Williams, and Ferrari. My goodness me, what year am I in? I'm in 2003, am I? Wow, this is incredible stuff, isn't it? Mr. Elite then leading the race then for the first time in a very long old time, Mr. Elite is, and it's great to see, isn't it? Sweeney making his debut, it's not 3-second penalty. He is flying through the field. He started 20th on the grid. He is going for the lead. He is going for the lead. Where is he? There he is. Where's Mr. Elite? Well, Mr. Elite is on the outside, and Mr. Elite, and look at this, look at the free abreast going into the stadium section. Oh my gosh, Sweeney leads. Second position, Stringy. Well, look at them, they're coming for. Oh my goodness me, and oh wow, they're almost taking out the camera with a Fisher as well in the background. Is there any damage on the cars? I wonder if I'll be surprised if Mr. Leon got any damage. Stringy leads, Fisher second, Stringy, Sweeney in the pits, and also in the pits as well is Mr. Elite has been given a severe penalty there for going into the back of Sweeney coming into the pits. So Stringy leads this race then. Fisher is second, Wesley in third, Murphy in fourth, doing a good job actually. Mr. Elite, sorry, Nigel in fifth position, Emerson sixth then. Jonathan is in seventh position then, with eighth position is Brandon, ninth position is Twang, 10th position is Matt. Fireshot is under attack. Fireshot's under attack then as he has got a McLaren, he's got Mercedes, and Mercedes got into the back of him. And now we got Savage trying to go on the outside. He's got on the grass there. He's got on the grass, and Sam is, where is Sam gone? Oh, he's gone right off the grass there. So he just ran out of racing room there, didn't he? But Jonathan's gone wide then, and I think that might encourage Young Lights. You can see Jonathan there is going to have to go defensive, but look at this, Young Lights is through on the inside. He passes Jonathan, and he has moved up in a safety car. Mumford is out of the race, and we got a safety car here, and I'm not sure Mumford, it's in the stadium sector, isn't it? So no, this is definitely a turn on the form book, isn't it? Away we go now. Jonathan is put the camera down. He is leading then on lap 18 then, as we're waiting for the cars then to come down the straight down. Look, Jonathan, Matt, Fisher, Sweeney, and then we got Vince as well. We're on board then with the race leader. 2 tenths of a second between Fisher and Matt, and yellow flag in free. As that is a Ferrari off in the background. That's Con Oliver. Emerson is going. Oh my gosh, there was a sandwich there. We just joined quite later on. Colin's had a problem. Oh, and there's contact. Emerson is in the wall. Emerson's in the wall with Wesley. They have come to blows on sector 1. This is, oh my goodness me, Emerson has had a severe collision with Twang as well. I think he's come back on the track as the in front of the Renault driver. Look at that, there's no front wing at all there. Oh, there is a bit, and I think Twang has also been in the wars as well. Yellow flag in 2. Twang has retired from the race then. What a shame for Twang. Once again, Twang has showed some really good safety car again then, as into the pits comes Matt. So Matt's in the pits, and so is Sweeney in as well. So we've got in it was such a car, and Matt's got a 5-second penalty, so is Sweeney. My goodness me, we're back race here in Mexico, 21 out of 36 then. Let's go again then, shall we? No DRS, so we've got 3 laps then. We got DRS then, and let's see if there's anything going on. Fisher is gaining on, but Jonathan, he's done 30 laps. Look at the background there. We got some drag going on here. We got a drag race between the Red Bull and Murphy. Murphy's up the inside of Matt. He is through. He is up into 12th position there. Matt dropping down to 13th in the Red Bull, and so Murphy there trying to get the job done quite quickly on the medium tires. And Fisher there, Jonathan Gale is defending there, but Fisher's up the inside. Jonathan is pretty much later, and is staying in the lead as it stands at the moment there. Wesley is still in the back of the boat there. So he's him and Gunnar are starting to duel away, and Stringy's also also on the prow as well. Going through then once again, and of course, remember Fisher has got a 5-second penalty actually for the severe collision. I'm not really sure if it was a severe collision or not. That's kind of debatable. Now then, he's going for the lead then. Look, Jonathan's defending. Fisher's going to go on the outside going into turn 1. Let's see what he's going to do then. And Fisher has taken the lead then. Jonathan trying to break as late as he can then. And then he's still trying to stick it. He's still trying to keep his nose in. But Fisher leads the Mexican Grand Prix. Stringy is just trying to sneak through as well then. As they come down into turn 4 then. Look at that then. It's already a 6/10% gap. Look at Nigel on the back as well. Wheel. Stringy had to turn out there, didn't he? It was getting very close indeed then, wasn't it? Fisher now then. Can he pull away in this incredible race? And Fireshot is past Mr. Elite. Oh my goodness me. That's a cracking old move, isn't it? From lap 23 out of 36, an incredible race. And Matt retired from the session there, unfortunately. Not sure what happened there with Matt, but we've seen him pointing the wrong way, which is unfortunate. Sweeney, oh my goodness me, did you see that snap of oversteer there? Blimey, that was good car control for Sweeney. He's up the inside. Is he going to go through? He is trying to. Gamer, oh, there's contact. He is in the wall. Stringy is on the outside. Stringy has swooped through. He is in second position then in the Ferrari. And there's Jonathan there, the beloved Ferrari. Jonathan's beloved Ferrari, unfortunately, has gone by him. I think today is not going to be beloved, is it? Now it's Granty on the soft compound tires. He's done 12 laps on these soft tires, Granty. As we remember in Russia, he redefined strategy, didn't he, in Russia? It's an incredible amount of laps he did on the soft tires. Is he going to do the same? It's like Jonathan has spun it! Jonathan has spun it! He's in the wall! He's in the wall with the Alfa Romeo! And he's come back on track then, almost in front of his teammate. Emerson has to take a face of action there as Cornelius has left the session. And Fessy has also had to take a face of action as well. Jonathan trying to recover. He's damaged the car there. Jonathan as he's done 19 laps. Brandon is dropping. Brandon and Fireshot is balling away. Fireshot has given the frame, but Brandon's on the inside. They're going wheel to wheel out turn 6. This is incredible stuff. Incredible race. And Jonathan dropping down the order. Fireshot is over the 6th position. Granty is over the 3rd position. Oh my goodness me. As this has been an absolutely barnstorming of a race, hasn't it? Nigel's going to go on the outside. Stringy's not giving up there. Stringy's got it deep. But Nigel's going to He's going on the outside. Nigel is through. He is up into. Oh, and where is he? Where's Stringy? Stringy is in the 3rd position, and he is now trying to gain. Oh my gosh! And he almost took Young Lights off. I'm not sure if he saw Young Lights. He was so focused on Nigel into the battle, into the turn 4. And here they are. And Stringy's got wide. And Young Lights is going to try and put himself in the mix as well. And the Stringy's on the outside. Lights is over the 3rd position then, and Stringy there is definitely giving it his all. This thing in the Ferrari. My goodness me, this is getting very tasty indeed. Stringy is still on the inside. Lights has been knocked out slightly wide. He's back on the inside. Oh my gosh! Oh no! And Stringy's gone off then. Stringy has gone off, and what a shame. He's reversing back on the track then. And oh, what a shame for Stringy. It's one of his best races in ALR. It might come to nothing after an absolutely incredible race there. He's doing a good job to get himself back on the track there. But what a shame for Stringy there. That is absolutely disappointing, isn't it? Lights, I think, has drove superb. He's battling with Nigel. Lights is trying to battle with Nigel, and Nigel is on the inside. And Lights is trying to go on the outside. We got Fireshot also in there as well. Fireshot, I think it's between Fire. Oh my goodness me! And then Lights there just showing a bit of wheel there, wasn't he, to Nigel there? Maybe a bit too much wheel, perhaps said. Oh, naughty thing. So he come through the S's then. Granty has passed Gamer, moved up into 8th position then. Oh, has he? Gamer has come back on the outside. Yellow flag at 2, but Granty's got the inside. He passes Gamer. He moves up into 8th position. Fisher wins the Mexican Grand Prix. Fantastic stuff from Fisher. He has a 5-second penalty there. The two Haas are still duking it out there. Lights has had an incredible drive to 2nd, or is he still in 2nd position? Lights is no, Nigel 2nd, Fireshot 3rd, Vesey 4th, Murphy 5th, Lights is 6th in the end then. The final classifications then from the where are we? We're in Mexico, aren't we? Let's take a final look at the classification then from the Mexican Grand Prix then. Fisher there from 12th on the grid to win this race. Spectacular stuff, as I said. One of the best races of his career. And brilliant stuff as well. Nigel was 2nd in the end then. Fireshot 3rd. Emerson 4th there. 5th position was Vesley on his return. 6th position was Murphy. 7th position was Young Lights. 8th position was Granty. 9th position was Gamer. Brandon in 10th position. Gunnar just in 11th position, and Sam there also in 12th position. 13th position was Con Oliver on his debut as well. Stringy in 14th, Mr. Elite in 15th. Retirements, Jonathan Sweeney, Matt Twang and Mumford.